Okay, you guys, we're on the eve of Wednesday, and you guys have pretty much crushed and demolished your invites so far. And I think what I love most about the strategy that I like to use is that I don't start off with an invite. That's just me. Some people do, some people don't. It's really whatever you're comfortable with, but now you can see that your invite doesn't really have to necessarily be the invite just quite yet. You can try and get a conversational piece going. Um, Later on in the weeks, we're going to talk about objections and how to handle naysayers and things like that because it's going to happen. But again, that's why we always have this in front of us because at the end of the day, our jobs are to lower defense walls and open hearts. And as we stay really glued and connected to our purpose and our why, we know that we're never intentionally hurting anybody. We're never intentionally doing anything of those things. So please don't ever run your business on fear, doubt, and what ifs because it'll kill your dream faster than you came up with the dream. All right, so let's talk about Wednesday. So I'm actually looking at Messenger right now, and I'm going to go through the list of what you're supposed to do for tomorrow. Now, remember that Facebook list that we talked about and we wrote and we went over into Facebook. We went under the home. We created our friends list. So here's what you're going to do for today and Thursday. Today, you're going to go to that Facebook list and you're going to start from the top and work your way down. What's really great is that anybody who got on that list, now some people may not have, but it really depends on their Facebook security, but whoever was on your list, if they posted today, we'll pretend today is Wednesday, that's going to show up on only that list that you made. How awesome is that? This is how you work smarter, not harder. So now you know that if you start at the top of the list and you scroll all the way till you hit the bottom, it's whoever posted from your list within that last 24 hours. That's awesome. Now, here's a couple of rules that I do. Number one, I start from the top, I work my way down. Number two, I set all squirrels away from me. I put my head down, I get to work. If I start to get distracted, I lean into my picture and I go right back to it. So you're going to notice that some people are on Facebook a lot. Like, you're going to be like, holy shit, why aren't they doing something with like creating a business? Because you're going to be like, they post a lot of stuff. It's kind of crazy when you see this. But I want you to concentrate on just loving on, like, let's say your person posted, you see they posted maybe about 3 times today. Only comment or on 2 of them. So I always go no more than 2. And then I always love everything. And then I write a comment. So I'm not going to write something like, I love that, or cool, or a one word in the comments. I'm not going to do that underneath their post. I want to be a little more engaging, but not creepy and not overbearing. So for example, if I saw something that I wanted to like genuinely like, oh, I could respond to that. Maybe it was a picture of their family at a wedding this past weekend. I could love it. And I could say, oh my gosh, love weddings. How beautiful. That's it, right? Another line, love it, and could be like, let's say I saw them going to eat for ice cream. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I love ice cream. Chocolate, waffle cone, my fave. You know, something just very simple, and then that's it, right? So we're just kind of, what I like to call this day is a touch. We're just touching on them. They're going to see that we're on there, right? They're just going to see that we're on their pages. So I'm going to do this on Wednesday. I'm also going to do this on Thursday. So I love on their pages Wednesday or Thursday. Sometimes I have to be honest, sometimes I don't love on both days. If I do get one of the days. So it has to be either both days, in my personal opinion, or depending on how crazy your schedule is, at least Wednesday or at least Thursday. And then on Friday, we're going to do follow-ups. So let's move on to Team Page Love. On Wednesday and Thursday, this is going to be a mandatory thing for you guys because here's the deal. I want you guys to be the leader of Believe Nation. I don't want anybody to think that one person is the leader. I want them to think that many people are the leader. Now, if you guys notice on Believe Nation, I literally try to, and I think I do my very best, is to love and comment on every single freaking person who posted in the group. I think because the group is small, that's even more important. I want people not to post and feel ghosted. I want to create team culture. I want to create that more than just me is going to love and support you. And this is where you guys are going to come in as leaders and as coaches. So on Wednesdays and Thursdays, you're going to go back and you're going to go to, like, for example, tomorrow's Wednesday. You're going to go back to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and you're just going to work on loving and liking everybody's stuff in Believe Nation. On Thursday, you're just going to kind of catch up a little bit more if you didn't get that much done. Don't try to get it all done, but legit set a timer for like 25 minutes and love and comment on people's stuff in Believe Nation. And then do another 25 minutes the same thing on Thursday. I just think it's really important. I don't personally want to be the only one commenting and loving on people's posts. I want all of us to, because what I want is for us to produce team culture, like I just said. I want us to produce that we are united and that we are all leaders. Leaders just mean they're going first. That's all that really means, okay? And remember, every day you do post on Believe Nation. You do post. And I recommend that you pick a day out of the week and go live one time in Believe Nation, because you need to be the leader. So even though you don't set the post, you're not writing the post yet, you don't have your team pages yet, you need to do all the following, because people need to know that you're showing up and that there's many of us and not just one of us. Okay. So we're going to make sure tomorrow we post on both of our social media platforms. And remember, we should have prepped those posts tonight about community. Whatever speaks to your heart that community has done for you, that's what you need to speak upon. Speak about pain points. Speak about what leaning in has done for you, or how, having a mentor you realized was just an equal, and that if you just duplicated the same behaviors as, the person who brought you in, there's no reason why you couldn't be that greatness too. Things like that, like whatever comes to your heart. You're going to start today. Go get a blank piece of paper again, write it 1 through 100, and you're going to start to create a new list for next week. So you're going to kind of start writing new names now. A good suggestion can be what is one of our team members is doing. She's literally going to her friends list, and she's starting with the A's and then the B's and then the C's and the D's and so forth. So what I love to do first is I love to kind of go and check out who has been viewing my stories. Facebook, Instagram, I write down their names. If you're like, well, I'm already reaching out to her today, should I put her down on the list? No, we want new faces, new names. With your old list, if you find people that are like showing interest and they're talking to you and they're engaging, or you just feel like they've been liking your stuff a lot, they should be highlighted, because those people are touching back to you. And hopefully that makes sense. All right, so you're just going to kind of start, you're going to make your blank piece of paper, you're going to write 1 through 100, and you're going to start making a new list, okay? So then by Sunday, all you have to do is just kind of prep and get ready to rock and roll. If you can't get to that tomorrow, I wouldn't freak out, but at least write down 1 through 100 or 1 through 50. If you did 50 this past invite, I welcome you to add on 10 more. And if you got 100, just keep doing 100. Okay. Now, I forgot to add this in here, and this is very important. So you're going to take time today, tomorrow, and Saturday and Sunday, and you're going to set a timer, and you are going to start sending friend requests to mutual friends. Okay, so here's how you do this. You're going to set a timer for these days for 10, 15 minutes tops, okay? And you're going to do this Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. And you're going to sit down and you're going to set this timer, and you're going to go to whoever is on your mind who you feel like is you. So for example, and you want to make sure you don't go to another Beachbody coach, okay? So you're going to click on a friend, and then you're going to go to her friends list, and then you're just going to see mutual friends. If they are not, like, let's say for example, I'll just use me and Christina. If I were to go to Christina's friends list, I have to make sure that the person that I'm friend requesting is a mutual friend of Christina. If they're not, Facebook will pop up with a security feature and go, uh-oh, are you just trying to like randomly friend people? Because it's supposed to be only mutual friends. I ran out of lotion. So you want to make sure it is a mutual friend of somebody, okay? So it can be anybody as long as you have a mutual friend. So I like to pick people who are basically like me. They're moms. They have kids, obviously. They're married. They have pets. They like the beach. I usually can really be a good judge of character, and I can go ahead and kind of figure out just from their profile picture alone if I'm going to really like them or not. So again, this is Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, 15 minutes, set a timer, and you're just going to click friend. Don't go fast. Just go click, click, click. You don't want to go too fast because that's another security spam feature that you don't want to get into. So just nice and steady, nothing crazy fast. Don't go click, 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 click. Like, that's not going to work. All right, so I didn't add that to this list, so just make sure you write that down or just remember to do it. Okay, start to make a new list. We already did that. Catch up on any messages. So after all of those other things are done, you can catch up on, I would say catch up on new messages. Although posting on the team page, loving on people, do that after you catch up on messages. So this is not really in order, I would have to per se, but if I were to go in order, I would say friends list from the thing that you created on the home page, post on your social media. Let's see here. Then I would add new friends. Then I would catch up on messages. Then I would go ahead to love on our team page and comment on our team page people in Believe Nation. Now I'm going to prep for my post tomorrow. I'm going to make sure throughout the day I'm always doing my tracker. And I'm going to go to bed early tonight because it's Wednesday. And I need to take one day to really like rest and recharge because it's vital. Now, this Thursday is our third Thursday of the month, which means we have a team challenger call over in Team Believe Nation. So remember, every first and third Thursday of the month, you should be coming in there and being part of those team calls and just setting yourself up and showing that you're committed to the process because you want your coaches to show up. You want them to be like, hey, if you want me, this is where I'm at. You're not going to handhold people. You're not going to do any of that. So I hope this makes sense. Our post that we're going to start to create for Thursday, if you guys look at the business activity tracker, is coaching. So this is where you can say something about what coaching has done for you. Maybe it's making you set more goals. Maybe it's making you dream bigger. Maybe it's stepping you outside your comfort zone and daring to do more. So just, again, don't overthink these posts. Overthink your heart. And just connect to your why. If you need help, look at a picture of somebody you love. Go back and reread your why. Those are such vital pieces. So I hope this helps you. This is all for Wednesday. And if you have any questions, message me. And we are all doing this together. And I'm going to tell you this is going to produce Success Club. You're making your well have water. And now it's your job to make sure you keep that water flowing. And then by, 6 months to a year from now, you're going to have a river and an ocean. And I'm so proud of each and every one of you tonight because if you guys realize whether you did 50 or 100, we've done over 300 invites tonight. And that is insane for our team. So remember, it's a lot of people doing little things. I couldn't be more proud of you. I'm so glad that walking through a week with you has been beneficial. And we're just going to rinse, wash, and repeat and do this all over again each and every week. And you get to just retell your story in different ways, different shapes. And the best thing is you're going to start growing faster in your tracker. You're going to have more intention with your week. You're going to have better time management, more intention, and all that's going to produce all the goals that you want. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy your Tuesday night. I cannot wait for Wednesday. I love you guys. And we have some exciting news coming up, and I will share that later. Have a good one.